Didn't need to dangle it, mate.
No, well, I wiggled it a bit, but...
Kind of backwards away. That's what I saw. A woman, black hair, in some type of black dress.
It turns out that Marion Carruthers isn't the only heartbroken female spirit said to be here.
There is allegedly a white lady that also haunts the grounds of Glamorgan Castle.
And who would that be?
Her name was Margaret Murray.
Okay. And does she live here?
She did. She's a fair-looking lass, and she caught the eye of a local man, Sir John Maxwell, and the two had fallen in love. But it was not to have a happy ending. Between their families existed a feud, and that got in the way.
Very Romeo and Juliet.
Very much so.
And so what happened? What was the outcome?
He needs to straighten his neck up.
Maxwell was cruelly assassinated.
It's gone in his mouth, but it's not gone down his
In
throat.
a very deep depression, she felt so unhappy that it is said that she threw herself into the well of the castle, where she perished. And she was a victim of the rage and the brutality between these two families, an innocent victim, if you like.
So the two of them were victims?
Two ladies, different stories, but both with a very
you
tragic
join my
outcome.
And they're both supposed to be here?
Yes.
He's trying to eat it, but because of the angle he's at,
In the mansion house, Chris,
it's not going
Ryan and
down.
I are continuing to look for clues.
Slowly.
I'm being drawn down this corridor on the top floor of the hotel.
Carruthers Suite?
I sense that the first female spirit we found here is not alone.
See, now I'm picking up on a different woman. What are the memories attached to your gaze? It's that wanting, that waiting, when they're coming back. That fresh feeling you get when you're in a relationship. I feel that right here. Okay. So now I know there's a second. You got your recorder? Yes. See what her name is. And what's your name? Okay, play it back.
The good thing is, since it's half volume, so it's doing, he can't spit it back out. Can you squash your celery back in there?
We need to get to the bottom of why these female spirits are still here. We'll have to deploy everything we have as a team to help us make contact in tonight's vigil across both parts of this haunted site.
There's a deep emotional connection here. Chris is picking up on it. And I think, obviously, Gail, being female as well, she may just have that tapping into her later on. Maybe more relatable for whoever the energies are here.
Obviously, for me, coming in contact with these female spirits, I want to know a little bit more about them. I want to know how they died. I want to know why they're still here. And if there's any further messages they have for us about history that may be wrong or
Nearly
needs
gone.
to be added to. Hey.
How'd you get on?
Oh, amazing. Right away, I picked up on a female presence. I felt what I believe was her death, being crushed, her bones bleeding internally.
Do you know, I stopped you because I was just chatting to Kathleen and she said that there was a woman called Marion Carruthers who jumped or was pushed to her death.
Kidding. So it's possible that if she...
That would sort of go together, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Well, that wasn't the only thing. Is I started saying, I'm hearing you scream. Will you scream for us? And
He's
We
wee
got a
skinny
screen
neck,
on
so big
audio.
and fat now.
So we done an EVP. We asked, obviously, the question, stood in silence, and we got
You
that.
actually heard it? No, I've got a guy called John and we were going to chat to him because he's actually seen things when he was a tour guide here.
oh, okay.
So should we go and do that? You go and get set up and then we'll all catch up in a bit.
All right. See you in a bit.
guys.
So, Siobhan that worked with me, as I said, we were having a conversation
John
today
has
about
seen
this.
multiple apparitions
And,
during his time here as a tour guide. I'm hoping
She
you
was
can
talking
shed some
about
light on the female
videoing it
spirits of
when I
Marion
fed
and
him,
Margaret
because I was
who
like,
we're
he's not
looking
eating
for.
since I had
I
him.
believe you worked
She's
here
like, oh,
before,
video it.
and
So I'm
you
videoing it.
and you
So I'll
had
send this
an
to her.
experience in this very room.
Well,
But then we were
this is
talking about
6 behind
spiders, so
you,
maybe I'll send her a
and
picture of
on
the spider
one
eating
seats
tea.
prior to
That'll
tour,
proper freak her out.
I was sitting
She's
down,
terrified of
and
spiders.
it wasn't long before I saw a dark shape. It wasn't a shadow, it was a dark shape. In the corner there.
got a happy smile.
I saw it
Smiling.
twice. Each time going from right to left.
Would you know what that would have been, Chris? just like a moving
Ready,
shape.
Siobhan.
Like a shadow.
Spider's time.
It was, you couldn't see through it. It was more like a dark shape. It was black.
Yeah, we call those like shadow people. Did you feel anything from it? Like, were you scared? Did you feel aggression?
I was quite shocked because it affected me for the whole
He's got
evening,
food in
to
his
be honest,
mouth too.
because I was wondering if it would appear again.
John's ghostly experiences aren't just confined to the castle tower.